Hey friends, it's been a minute since I've done a reading update. I don't think I've posted for the last 2 weeks, so here's what I've read in that time. For books that I have physical copies of, there's only four. I read Midnight in Chernobyl. This was very, very interesting. It's also very dense with a lot of names, and I didn't love it because of that. I think if you're interested in Chernobyl, this is a really good book. There are also really great TV shows, like the show Chernobyl on HBO Max. I think covered everything that this one did, even though I didn't fact check it. And there's lots of good documentaries. I also read A Little Life, and this was a lot. Thankfully, I have been very lucky and I don't have the types of trauma that are portrayed in this book, but I can see why this book is very divisive. I definitely thought that the friendships and relationships and the people who cared about Jude was really heartwarming, but we need 900 pages of torture for that. I don't know. Speaking of torture, I finally read Rose in Chains. I have never read any Hermione fan fiction. I am a Harry Potter fan, but I just really hate J.K. Rowling. And I was pretty conflicted during this book. I did end up enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next one. I just like it's very dark, and it just was like, I don't know if I love that for those characters that I love, especially like I really saw myself in Hermione, so I didn't love that. On a fun, cozy note, I read Bookshops and Bone Dust. I really enjoyed this. I have loved the books from Travis Baldree in this series, Legends and Lattes, and I have an audio arc of the third one. I think they're so fun. I love cozy fantasy. For books that I don't have physical copies of, I listened to We Are Always Tender with Our Dead by Eric LaRocca, and I really enjoyed it. It was pretty weird and definitely gruesome, and check trigger warnings because there's some craziness in there, but I did enjoy it. I really am starting to really like Eric's stuff. I also listened to the October Film Hunt. I listened and read this, but I rated it really poorly because it jumps around a lot. And because I was listening to the audiobook, my audiobook copy that I had on NetGalley, like it was missing chapters and like didn't even have the end. And I was just really frustrated with that and the way that the story was jumping around. So I gave it only 2 stars. I also listened to Spread Me by Sarah Gailey, and this was very weird. I loved it. This is like an alien virus and the woman who is into the virus. It was super weird. I loved it. I also listened to Girl Dinner by Olivia Blake. I absolutely devoured it. I think I finished that in less than 24 hours. I loved it so much. I'm very excited for it to be out in the world. I listened to No Rest for the Wicked, which I also enjoyed. This is kind of horror slash mystery, and I thought it was very good. It was definitely scarier than I expected. I also listened to The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. I've done just an absolute crap ton of audiobooks this last 2 weeks. It was fine. I don't think that she's an author that anyone needs to scream home about. I thought the story was fine. I listened to The Austen Affair by Madeline Bell, and I really enjoyed that. It is a couple of characters are making a movie of Northanger Abbey and modern day, and then they go back in time to the Regency era. I thought it was very cute. And lastly, I just finished listening to The Queen by Nick Cutter today. This was a very wild ride. If you don't like bugs, and I really don't like bugs, but like I don't have a phobia. But if people have phobias of bugs, you're not going to want to listen to this one at all. But like I said, it's been an absolute crap ton of audiobooks. I think every single book that I have read, I listened to or and read in some part of it. I'm currently finishing We Love You Bunny, and I'm enjoying that so far. It's also just super weird and it's taken me a while to get through.